Greetings! Today we will discuss how a marsh is formed and what types of marshes exist. So, a marsh is a piece of land characterized by excessive moisture and the presence of moisture-loving grass vegetation, the remains of which usually form peat. Marshes arise when lakes become overgrown. Initially, silt, sand, and plant remains are deposited on the lake bottom. The lake is gradually thinning. Underwater vegetation is replaced by above-water, moisture-loving vegetation that covers its entire surface. When these plants die, their remains settle to the bottom. Over time, they accumulate, compact, and turn into peat. Thus, a marsh appears in the place of a lake. All swamps are divided into valley fen, raised bogs, and mesotrophic bogs. They differ in source of nutrition and nature of vegetation. Raised bogs are located on the waterbeds of rivers fed by atmospheric precipitation. Many raised bogs are located in areas with a lot of precipitation, in taiga or tundra. These marshes are poor in mineral salts, and unpretentious plants grow here: sphagnum moss, cranberry, depressed pine, etc. The growth of moss and the accumulation of peat in the central part occurs faster than at the edges, and therefore these marshes have a convex surface shape.
Mesotrophic bogs occupy an intermediate position in the nature of nutrition and vegetation. Marshes are nourished by surface water during flooding of rivers, groundwater, and atmospheric precipitation.
They are usually located in a wide strip on the edges of raised bogs or in the form of separate areas on poor sandy soils accompanied by valley fens. Typical plants are Manyanthus, Carex, Andromeda polifolia, Vaccinium microcarpum and Vaccinium oxycocos, cottongrass, Ureoforum gracile, and some others. The water balance of the marshes has not been well studied. There are no exact data on the ratio of elements of the water balance for different types of marshes. The valley fen are formed in river valleys on the shore of lakes. They feed on underground water. Among the plants, sedge, reeds, and horsetails, floating and other moisture-loving plants predominate. Among the trees, alder. In Ukraine, valley fen are widespread in Policia. The peat of these marshes, rich in mineral salts, the ash content of which is 6 to 7%, is used as fertilizer. Marshes have an important role in nature. They moisten the air of the surrounding areas and are habitats for many types of plants and animals. In marshes, a useful mineral is formed, peat, which has wide applications. On the globe, marshes occupy about 350 million hectares, or 2% of the land area. Their largest number in Asia, Europe, and North America. Within Ukraine, the largest number of marshes is in Polesia, especially in the Volyn region, Rivne region, and Chernihiv region. Also in the valleys of steppe rivers and in the Carpathians.